Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff here, and today we've got an exciting review of the Millennium Falcon. We've done the Tantum 4, which is the other miniature ship. I had the invisible hand built. It's over there sitting on the fireplace, so we'll be doing a review of that shortly. But today is the Millennium Falcon, and that's officially Lego set 75375. It has 921 pieces, retails for $84.99, and it was just released March the 1st of 2024. For those who have not seen my review, let me give you a review of the review so you understand my review. And yes, that's a tongue twister. So the first thing I do is I give you the dimensions, both in imperial and in metric. Then I go over the minifigures. Well, this one doesn't have any minifigures, so we'll skip it this time. Then from 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 5 being average, 10 being the best ever, I rank the following 5 things about this set. And that's value, creativity, playability, ease of build, and part out value. Then I do a 6th ranking, and that's the average of those 5 scores, so that you know where this falls up in the lineup of Lego's sets. And yes, I said that on purpose. So if you want to kill me in the comments, go ahead. Speaking of comments, leave me a comment. Like if you like the video, subscribe if you feel like it earned your subscription, and turn on all notifications. Alright, let's jump into the review.
How's this?
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Captain Turner, mine.
Let's shake this up a little bit. Since I'm always doing the imperial first, we're going to do metric first this time. So it is 25.5 centimeters this way, 21.5 centimeters from the edge of the cockpit to this edge, and it is 14 centimeters from the top of this gun to the table. Yes, I am including the stand because it is built into the stand, so that's why. Now on the imperial system, that's 10 inches by 8.5 by 5.5 inches. Value. This was a very easy set to come up with value. Sometimes I struggle, but not this one. $84.89 is the price, 921 pieces, no minifigures, but that works out to 9.2 cents per piece. And we're talking about a Disney licensed set. Usually there's a premium, not this time. And there's no stickers, none at all. All these are printed. The exhaust ports, I don't know what these ports are called, in the cockpit, even the docking ports here. It's all, and even this guy right here is printed. So everything is printed on this, so it's an easy 10 out of 10. I mean, just hands down, 10 out of 10. The other thing is creativity. Now, we've all seen the Millennium Falcon, right? Well, tell me, does this not look like the Millennium Falcon? Well, I'll answer that for you. No, it does indeed look like a Falcon. I mean, you've got the iconic engine right here. You've got the exhaust ports for the engines up here, the 6 like it typically has. You have the quad blaster, turbo blasters here. You also have the radar dish. You've got these ports here. You've got the cockpit here. You've got the docking ports here. You've got a lot. And this is actually a missile launcher. Yeah, I'll get that right one of these days. So anyways, I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to leave it there because that's just me. And so anyway, you look at all that. It is definitely a 10 out of 10 for creativity because it's all there. Playability, though, that's a different story. This is a miniature. It's built with the stand built into it. So well, it's not technically built in. You can separate it, but I will not because I like it the way it is, but it's meant to be that way. It has no landing gear, so it's not really meant to be played with. So I'm going to give that a 5. And why wouldn't I give it a 0? Because there is no playability. Because with the invisible hand and the Tantum 4, they can be displayed together, which, in my opinion, is some playability, even if you technically don't play with these, because it's a conversation starter piece, in my opinion. If I had this on a shelf in my living room, invariably when I have people over, they're going to ask. So there is some playability value there. Not much, so that's why it's a 5. Ease of build, well, there's one booklet and there's 339 steps in this booklet. And so basically it's about 3 pieces per step. Not bad, not too complicated. However, it is kind of complicated to put it together because you got it kind of has these hooks that the bottom and the top here, and here snap together. It is kind of hard to line that up, but it's not too difficult. So like I said, 5's average, 10's the best. Well, it's not the easiest, so I'm going to say 7 out of 10 for ease of build. As far as part out value, same thing. It's a 7. And mostly I'm going to say it's these wedge plates, because with all these wedge plates, I have trouble in my builds finding a use for them widely. Now, I did use them in the beach on my city, especially the dark tan and the tans, but in this setting, not so much. So I'm gonna say that part out value is also a 7. So if you take everything I just said and you average it out, that is a 7.8 out of 10 for this set. And that's where it falls in the lineup of Legos. Again, I did it on purpose. Alright guys and gals, if you appreciate my video, please hit the like button. If you feel like I've earned your subscription, please subscribe, leave me a comment below, and turn on all notifications. That way you'll know when I put out a video or do a live stream. Also guys, if you want to help the channel and you have the means to, and if you don't, it's totally fine. There is a link to make a PayPal donation, and I do appreciate it. I will put your name in the comments, at least your username, not your real name, in the comments or in the description of the next 3 videos whenever you make a donation. That's my way of saying thank you personally to you. Also, if you want pieces for your builds, head over to Bricklink. I have a store called the Chip Off the Old Block. About 900,000 pieces now we've dropped. That means you guys are buying. Thank you. Appreciate it. It does help buy these things. I tell you what, it helps fix the shop. In fact, my son Spencer and I were out there sealing up the windows. There was one window that during the snow, when it melted, a little bit of water came out, a little bit. And so we water tightened that up today, and that was made possible by your buying stuff from Bricklink. So thank you. Anyway, when you buy from me on Bricklink, I ship within 24 business hours, and that's in almost all cases. But occasionally, I have to say almost, because occasionally I don't. I can't. Things come up. Things happen. You know, my parents are older. Sometimes I got to run down there unexpectedly. You know, things happen. So, but in most cases, boom, out the door. Sometimes even same day, because, I mean, sometimes I just can't. So, anyway, links in the description. If you don't have the financial means, totally okay. You can watch another video after this one. That helps the algorithm, and it helps the channel, because the algorithm says, oh, he's engaging people more often. And guess what? They're spending more time on the channel. Must be a good thing. Let's go push it out. So, if you want to skip a video and watch 2 in a row or whatever, it helps. I mean, you're not going to watch you're not going to spend any more time, just, you know, if you skip one or, you know, whatever. But if you watch consecutive videos, it helps. Another thing you could do is to share a link to this video or any of my other videos on all the social media platforms, especially if you know there's Lego fans there. Get that word out for me. I'd appreciate it, guys and gals. All right. Be good to each other. Stay safe out there. And I, Mr. Chip, Jeff, will catch you on the next one.